Talk about glute coverage here at Zozobee Flexwear. I am the owner, the operator, the designer behind this whole operation. I've been in business for 3 years, and today I wanted to make a video so you could walk away knowing what glute coverage on your NPC bikini you should as yourself as a competitor. I have competed 3 times in the bikini division of NPC. You are a competitor. You need to do your research. You need to go and look at the federation that you're doing, which today we're talking about NPC, and look at your glute coverage. Now NPC has increasingly gotten smaller. Most likely you're going to go with a cheeky or a pro cut. You can go between sizes, at least with me as a designer, you can go between sizes, and we do carry 3 sizes. There's a moderate, which is mostly known for the WBFF. There's a cheeky. It shows a little bit more glute coverage. You can also see the scrunch butt tends to work a little bit better with a smaller coverage. Our third coverage is the Pro Cut. Pro Cut is our smallest coverage, although you can alter it to a Micro Pro. You can also go in between a cheeky and a pro. You can also go in between a moderate and a cheeky. You just have to at least let us know when you're ordering. Email us beforehand at zozobeeflexwear@gmail.com. Pretty easy. And ask us any questions. If you have C-section scars on the front, we can also heighten the front coverage. We can lower the front coverage. You can get a pro front coverage with a moderate back coverage. You can swap them too. You can do a pro back coverage with a moderate front coverage. So it's totally customizable to you. Now, for glute coverages in the NPC, their rule is about 30% of your glutes have to be covered. Now 30% is an interesting configuration because for me, I'm 5'11", I'm a bigger girl. 30% of my glutes, which is a lot. It's different than say a 5'1" girl that's gonna weigh 98 pounds when she hits stage. So my 30% is going to be different than her 30%. And that's by getting a designer knowledge and a designer input. You want the input of your coach or your trainer, because there's a lot of times where I instruct my client to get a certain coverage for their federation, specifically NPC. I think it looks great. They think it looks great. They feel comfortable in it. They feel amazing. They take it home. They go to pose in it with their trainer, and their trainer wants a smaller coverage. Totally understandable. I get it. But you need to make sure the communication is there between your coach, trainer, or your designer, and also that you're still comfortable wearing it, because the decision is for you. So with the glute coverage, a butterfly cut, which we design here, is really gorgeous. There's also another name called a whale tail. So what that is, back of the curvature where it comes into that scrunch butt is going to look like a butterfly's wing or a whale's tail. Personally, with Zozobee Flexwear, I like to say butterfly. It's more elegant, more graceful, it's beautiful. A whale's tail. I don't know about you, but I don't want to think about any whales during the competition prep. So we like to call it the butterfly cut, and we do that automatically on all of our back cuts now. Most of our girls are competing in NPC. Locally, we have a huge group of girls doing NSL, which is the Inspire Sports League. And that as well is between a cheeky and a pro cut. It's totally acceptable. Coverage that Zozobee Flexwear carries, it's going to cover quite a bit of your glutes. I would say at least 50% of your glutes are going to be covered by a moderate coverage. Your cheeky is going to be a little bit less than that. Let's say 30% of your glutes are going to be covered, which is the NPC rule, so it works. Pro cut, usually I suggest for my clients if they're going to nationals or they're on a pro level, but I've been seeing more and more girls crushing goals and they want pro cut, go for it. You can also do, so pro cut is less than 30%, and a micro pro is a lot tinier. It's right before you get iffy on the thumb, but I honestly haven't seen anybody get thrown out of NPC from wearing a micro pro, so if you want to go for it, go for it. Also, you want to make sure that your designer that's designing your suit is going to be able to adjust the cut coverage if it needs to be. So if you're ordering online, usually that can't happen. You have to find a seamstress and pay extra. So if you're local here, we do that. Also, if you're out of state, we can ship you the suit in advance to try it on with your trainer or your coach. You can ship it back and to understand and make you feel comfortable. So make sure that the alterations come with it and are included, so you don't have website here at the bottom. I will link it, zozobeeflexwear.com. You can go ahead and check out our site and compare to other sites. I hope you have a fabulous day.